www.usdoj.gov. Office on Violence Against Women, again, is www.ovw.usdoj.gov. The National Domestic Violence number can be located at 1-800-799-SAFE. The National Domestic Violence number is 1-800-799-SAFE. And, of course, for free encouragement services for those who are past childhood victims of abuse or those in domestic violence situations, the Encouragement Blossoms and the Trauma Incorporated 800 number is around the world. The toll is 1-866-524-4828. That toll again is 1-866-524-4828. Our website address can be located at www.encouragementandthetrauma.org. That's ENCOURAGEMENTINTHETRAUMA.org, encouragementandthetrauma.org. We have available free music, free poetry, and books called Never Quit on Yourself, The Struggle Within, and the Trauma of Abuse, How to Get Out of Trauma-Related Situations. Okay, currently our chat lines are open in case you're interested in chatting with us. We want to give you a few announcements concerning Encouragement Blossoms. We now have free classes, and we're going to give you three places to go to for the classes. We have, if you go to www.domesticviolence.9hub.com. That's www.domesticviolence.9hub.com. The classes start in October of this year or November. The classes are free. However, if you want the book is between $15.99 and $19.99, but we will also send you one free via email. The reason we charge for the hard copies is because every time whatever we print and sell and make it available, it always goes back within our nonprofit organization, which is why we are a private foundation. And we're set up in 3 classes at domesticviolence9hub.com. And what it is we have classes for those who were past childhood victims of abuse, for those who lost loved ones due to domestic violence or child abuse, and we have classes for those who are victims of domestic violence. And it just simply takes you through some steps, how to avoid being a victim, and if you were a victim or are a victim, the signs and symptoms to look for, how to quietly get out without drawing much attention to yourself, how to keep love journals for yourself, how to grow in you. The information that we're showing and sharing with you is personal for you, and we don't actually see your personal journals or personal information. Sometimes people have a difficult time learning to love themselves more or working on themselves, and it is just our goal to help the person open up more to themselves and deal with their past-related trauma issues that they may have had in the past or currently have, so that they can see perhaps, how to get out of the cycle of preventing being a victim over and over and over again within their life, within their lifetime, and won't pass it on to their children or things of that nature. So that is why we offer the free domestic violence class. If you're interested in booking us, you can go to Encouragement Blossoms, BLOSSOMS.genebook.com. Also, we have 2 toolbars for download. If you go to encouragementblossomsnetwork.ourtoolbar, encouragementblossomsnetwork.com, encouragementblossomsnetwork.ourtoolbar.com. That's available for download, and it will keep you updated with the TV series we're conducting, the podcasts that we have, the extra websites we're going to be having for children, encouragement websites, the speaking engagement list that we're going to be having. If you go to another toolbar we have is encouragementblossoms.ourtoolbar.com. encouragementblossoms.ourtoolbar.com. It's also another toolbar that we have in case you're interested in downloading that information. Right now, we are getting ready to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to be getting into our poetry reading. And the first reading we're going to have is Never Quit on Yourself. Because sometimes when people are learning how to set boundaries and they're moving from different relationships and things like that, they may feel tiresome and not really knowing how to get up and pull themselves up, is which why Encouragement Blossoms like to be an encouragement booster for people and help encourage people. But we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to start our poetry reading. Thank you all for tuning in. And I am Javi, your host.
In the trauma of abuse, we can hardly see our way. Feels we can't take it. Oh, no, no, no. In the trauma of abuse, you just find a way to pray. He can help you make it. Ah, yes, he can. In the trauma of abuse, when it seems all hope is gone, he's right there.
Shadow of the night, the twinkling of an eye. When the pain is so deep, we feel we must cry. We can't cry. Can't even make ourselves cry. The pain we can only see keeping us from being free starts to move from our head down to the inside. The inside. The inside. In the trauma of abuse, it's like walking alone. Sometimes shaking and shivers. You're afraid to go home. Afraid to go home. The trauma of abuse, the pain is so deep, so much noise in the mix. I can't hear my heartbeat, can't hear my heartbeat. It takes no prisons or cells, many lies to cover all of your scars. You got to find an alibi, trying to hold the secret, keep it on the down low. Everything you've been through, you don't want no one to know. Like winter is cold and it keeps coming back. Like after the flood, you can't even see your track. Now it's time to grieve as we begin to pray. I sure hope God can hear me. I need to get through this
It's the
day.
trauma of abuse.
Help
we
me.
can hardly see our way.
Help me.
Feels we can't take it. Oh, no, no, no. In the trauma of abuse, you just find a way to pray. He can help you make it. Ah, yes, he can. In the trauma of abuse, when it seems all hope is gone, he's right there. In the trauma of abuse, when it seems all hope is gone, he's right there. Like the end of the road, there's got to be a change. There's no way I can make it if this abuse remains. I'm gonna forgive you and pray. Got to keep living. I got to keep living. Got to let it go. The way I get out of this, I'm sure God only knows. I'm more than a conqueror. In the
Trauma of abuse is like walking alone. Sometimes shaking and shivers. You're afraid to go home. Afraid to go home.
Afraid to go home.
In the trauma of abuse, the pain is so deep, so much noise in the mix. I can't hear my heartbeat.
My heartbeat.
Can't hear my heartbeat. Takes no prisons or cells, many lies to cover all of your scars. You got to find an alibi, trying to hold the secret, keep it on the down low. Everything you've been through, you don't want no one to know. Like winter is cold and it keeps coming back. Now it's time to grieve as we begin to pray. I sure hope God can hear me. I need to get through
In
this
the
day.
trauma of abuse, we can hardly see our way.
Help me.
Feels we can't take it. Oh, no, no, no. In the trauma of abuse, you just find a way to pray. He can help you make it. Ah, yes, he can. In the
To all the
trauma
women and
of
men
abuse,
who are going through trauma, hope is still here. You are still living. All is not lost. You've got to open up your heart and forgive yourself and others to begin a new beginning in your life. To all the children, you are special and you are worth saving. Cry unto the Lord, and He will hear you and give you rest. Within your mind, all the trauma that has happened within your life.
Welcome back. I'm Javi, your host. You're tuned in with Encouragement Blossoms in the Trauma Incorporated, where we're located out of Toledo, Ohio. It is our mission to help those who are past childhood survivors of abuse and those who are going through or who have gone through domestic violence relationships to help them work through their trauma. We're getting ready to begin our poetry reading now. I just want to let you know that I only have one computer, so as I'm reading our poetry, if you are trying to call in, please give me a chance after I get through reading every piece of poetry to look back on the switchboard. Or you can always click chat if you like, or you can email me at Javi, J-A-V as in Victor, another V as in Victor, I, at encouragementinthetrauma.org. That's ENCOURAGEMENTINTHETRAUMA.org. Javi at encouragementinthetrauma.org. By the way, our toll is 1-866-524-4828. My extension is 2830. The services extension is 2836. Our website is www.encouragementinthetrauma.org. That's encouragementinthetrauma.org. You may view that website for free book downloads and music and poetry. This piece of poetry is called Never Quit on Yourself. Rewrite our own poetry ourselves. Looking out on the ocean that is so soft and blue, how the waves twist and shine, so wavy, so new. Newness of life seems to be taking place. My heart thrives for a resting place in life. Oh, how I must get to that dwelling place. Never quit on yourself. Try and find yourself. Once you find out who you really are, pursue it. As always, never quit. You must never quit. As the sun seems to tint the ocean, I feel my dreams arising in me, myself arising in me. Suddenly, a voice speaks to me saying, never quit on yourself. You can do it. Yes, I can. Oh, before I capture my dreams, I must find out who I really am. Who am I? Who am I? Why am I really here? As the sound of a heartbeat ticks, I discover who I really am. How nice. Suddenly goals, dreams, values, and myself all seem to come in place. I know why I am here. Now I have a place to belong. I know who I really am. Thank God I didn't quit on myself. After so many changes in life, ways of living, and making so many mistakes, I'm seeing that is what it sometimes takes to learn not to quit on yourself. There is a somebody in everybody. As the sun sets in place, so must our lives set in place. Just as the tides of water over rising takes place, so our hearts must want a newness of change. We must not quit on ourselves. That is a challenge in itself. Never quit on yourself. Strive to be who you really can be, to bring out the best in yourself and others. Never quit on yourself. Make that this year's salute for yourself. Never quit on yourself. Now that piece of poetry is written by Javetta Cobb, J-A-V as in Victor, E-T-T-A, Cobb, C-O-B-B. She is the director here at Encouragement Blossoms in the Trauma, Inc., and she's written a book called In the Trauma of Abuse. But also, if you were to visit encouragementinthetrauma.org and go to the poetry page, the poetry is